Boys, welcome back to another episode of Backtrail. We have a very special guest with us, our boy Corey. We're watching a lot of video game trailers today, so I asked Corey if he can sit in and give his honest opinion on games. Because he's our special boy. He's our special friend. We're all our own special friends, but he's our special friend.
I don't know if I agree with that, but that's fine. I love you, Corey. You're great. I wish you just sat in on every single one and didn't just watch us.
He's our overlord. He has to watch us.
Yes.
Overlord actual Corey. I have our usual guys today. I have Ed to my left and Eric to my right, and then there's me. You all know who we are, and if you don't at this point, what are you doing? You should know us by now. It's been 13 weeks.
Dude, I don't even know who I am.
my eyes hurt right now.
Of this.
So like I said earlier, today it was E3 week this week, and a lot of big trailers dropped. So a majority of today's content is going to be us looking at video game trailers, some CG trailers, and some actual gameplay, and us giving our own opinions, because the majority of us here are big gamers. Eric's a casual gamer, so it's always good
Semi-casual.
Semi-casual. So it's
fucks on the reg.
He does fuck on the reg. So it's important to have everyone's different opinions in this. So some of us are more hardcore than the others, and none of us are, and one of us is barely casual, but he just barely registers as casual. And then at the end, we're gonna go back to our regularly scheduled programming and show 3 trailers. One has Danny DeVito in it.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So without further ado, we're jumping into the video games. We're going to check out the trailer for Cyberpunk 2077. It's by the company that does the Witcher series. So if anyone likes the Witcher games or knows of them, or like me, obsessed with the Witcher 3, this game might be up your alley. From what I've heard, the game's in first person. It's not in third person. Because they said they wanted to try something different, and it worked more with that world since it's a more detailed world.
I want to put this game in my face.
Exactly. So Eric's got his Reese's, so he's buckled in. So without further ado, let's check out the trailer for Cyberpunk 2077.
I haven't seen anything about this yet. Are you fucking kidding me over there? Come on.
Oops.
Get out of here, mouse.
In 2077, they voted my city the worst place to live in America.
Yeah, bro.
Main issues, sky-high rate of violence, and more people living below the poverty line.
Looks like Jackie
than anywhere
Chan.
else.
This is my kind of music.
Can't deny it, it's all true.
This is Blade Runner, basically.
Everybody still wants to live here. This city's always got a problem.
Oh, that looks cool as fuck.
Might be a
Yeah.
lie, an illusion.
This is Blade Runner.
It's there.
No, it's Ready Player One.
It's
Blade Runner
everything.
and Ready Player One together.
That's great.
Yeah, kick the
Oh,
shit
that
out of
guy's
him.
dead.
Oh, fuck.
It's like Terminator.
Oh, it's real steel.
Huh. That cowboy had an eye.
He's got no mouth.
I don't know if I like that.
And I'm a big dreamer.
That's Ryan Gosling.
You remind me of Cole from Infamous.
Oh, they still got Southern people. That's good.
Yeah. That guy's dying.
What the fuck was that?
That guy's dead.
Oh.
Ooh. Hell yeah.
Dude.
I want this game in my face.
Look at that car. It's like Knight Rider.
Dude, what a fucking rush. Holy shit.
Fuck yeah.
I want it in my face.
Fuck yeah.
That's the kind of game that I would probably get into.
Fuck yeah.
I feel like it's gonna have the same kind of amp as like Far Cry or something.
Yeah, the
when
game.
you're playing it, it's kind of like
It's like high octane.
yeah.
Yeah, from what I've read, like I
Ground
explained
fucking
earlier, the game's in
coke.
first person. It's bigger than The Witcher 3, and The Witcher 3 was already a pretty big game. For those of us who played on it, I know Corey played a little bit, and I played a lot of the game. It's a very big game, The Witcher 3. It's monstrous. And this game's going to be bigger than that. I think you can play as either a male or female protagonist from what I read. I'm not 100% on that. Don't quote me on that. They're offering more diverse romance chances than there were in The Witcher, and The Witcher already had pretty good romance options. There's like certain classes of people that you can become in order to advance in the game. It's first person, you have different abilities. It's kind of like Deus Ex meets the Witcher franchise, which I like. I like the first person and the noir cyberpunk aspects of Deus Ex, and then The Witcher because The Witcher's fucking awesome. But they said it's coming out in this console generation. They don't have a release date yet, which is what they normally do. They want to wait a little bit further for the game to move along further, because they announced this game in like 2013, and they started working on it like 2 or 3 years ago after they finished the Witcher 3 DLC.
Christ, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like this is like the first time they've showed anything for this, and then they showed behind closed doors footage from what I read, and it looks fucking awesome apparently. So this game needs to be injected in my eyeballs. I recently acquired a PS4 Pro. Ed, the motherboard of my PS4 died. It killed itself. So I went out and I bought a PS4, which is a nightmare in of itself. But this is the game I want to play in 4K. Because, I mean, they were showing in-game footage, which you can give or take. Some companies lie about that. I trust them when it
You're
comes to
never
this
going to
shit.
want to leave, dude.
But it looks really good. Also, another thing about this company, all their DLC for their games are free.
Yes.
No microtransactions.
Beautiful
Their exact quote was, "Microtransactions in a single player game? What are you kidding me? We'll leave the greed to other developers."
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
I mean, for The Witcher 3, they had 3 big DLCs, which you paid for, but they were cheap. But other than that, when the game released, they put out little small packages of DLC for like 3 months, all for free. And
yeah,
like for that game, like when you
Way
bought
to
the
go.
$60 game, Ed, they gave you stickers, they gave you the soundtrack, they gave you a map, and they gave you a
fucking
bunch of
handy
shit
on the side.
Yeah, and they said you're paying $60 for a game. We'll make it look like $60.
Oh, so they're like normal humans.
yeah, they're
That's what
actually
it
nice
seems.
people. They're self-publishing this game, I think. The Witcher 3 was published through Warner Brothers, but they made so much money off The Witcher 3. I think they're self-publishing this themselves.
Nice.
I could talk about this company and this
Dude,
game
I'm
all day.
excited.
This is like technically their second real game because they made the Witcher series, the 3 games, and then this is their new franchise.
I haven't
It's
played
not
any of The
word.
Witcher, but it's one of those games where I am definitely going to play it.
The Witcher's really good.
I played a little bit. I couldn't get into it.
One of the
Okay.
characters in The Witcher, she has the ability to jump in between dimensions. Her name's Ciri. And at one point in The Witcher 3, she says that she jumped into a world with like metal and machines, and it might be this world. So
Dude,
she could
fucking
show up here
Cross
by accident. She could show up.
That would be dope.
Yeah, that's like another plot thing in the game that this character can jump in between worlds.
I
and
love
it's
shit like
awesome.
that.
I might
though.
buy The Witcher again just to play it. Maybe I'll give it another chance.
It's fucking awesome. I recommend it. So enough of me jerking off to this
yes.
game. We're gonna move on to another game I'm gonna jerk off
Ooh,
to.
what is
It's
this?
The Last of Us Part 2.
I have not seen this.
Buckle in. It's a long gameplay, and I'm gonna warn you, this gameplay gets extremely graphic at points. So if you can't stomach some stuff,
Shut the fuck up and get out.
Yeah,
Sorry.
just skip to our commentary or just don't watch it at all.
Just look at our
watch.
face.
yeah, because I've watched some of this. It gets really gross.
Just watch another
Damn right it
backtrail
does.
video.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
was a fucking amazing game.
I love The Last of Us.
I'm
finished
so excited.
so
for this.
good. I can't wait. But let's jump right in.
That, dude, I thought you
heard
were
the
gonna throw
gurgle.
up.
Hope I can kill people to this song.
Naughty Dog makes some awesome games.
They make like some of the best games.
Oh wow,
Dude, cinematic?
those lights.
Fuck yeah. That's like that's always like that hipster stuff. I like it. Like, I'd put those lights in my backyard or some shit.
Yeah.
It always adds nice ambiance.
I think in this game she's 19 from what I've read. Because in the first
wow.
game she was like 14 or 15, I don't remember. But in this she's 19.
Because she's got tattoos, drinking bourbon. She
And
better
murders the fuck out of
be,
people.
better be a little bit older.
Yeah. It's the apocalypse. Nobody gives a fuck.
That's a good point. A solid point. I'd be
that
drinking
Daryl?
before I was 8.
That guy's Asian.
Oh, it looks like Daryl.
A little bit. It's the hair. Daryl's in a different game we're watching later. I think from what I read, he's he's a secondary character in the game. I forget his name.
You
Which
think
is
they
a shame.
bang?
You'll find out later if the answer to that question.
I don't know about
Probably
you,
soon,
but
you'll
if I
find
ever
out.
play as a girl, I do want to get banged by dudes. I know it's weird because I'm not gay, but it's like, I don't know.
I mean, it's that fantasy. That's
Like
the,
Horizon
that's the
Zero
whole thing.
Dawn, I was like, oh, fuck that dude right there.
I mean, that's the whole thing. It's a fantasy. You want to
It was
try
hilarious.
something else.
It was
He-
hilarious,
He
man.
looks like he would make a nice Nightwing.
He does. Fun fact: she is mocapped and voiced by Shannon Woodward from Westworld, the character who plays Elsie, the scientist girl that's walking around with Bernard in the second
Oh,
season.
yeah,
The
okay.
white girl.
Yeah, yeah.
She's my favorite.
She mocaps and voices that.
Yeah, I
girl in
like
the
her a
red
lot.
shirt.
She's cool.
Yeah, she's a good actress.
I like those tats.
I could tell it's her. I can pick up her voice.
I can hear that.
You see, I asked that to someone and they make fun of me.
Smell good, Corey.
I smell like dollar store deodorant. Accurate.
At least it's deodorant.
Well, it's spray. I can't use deodorant.
You still respect yourself a little bit.
Exactly.
And I admire that.
Thank you. You can see the sweat glistening off of them.
It's pretty cool.
The future's now.
It's I like that it's not like perfect.
That's
you know
how
what
I
mean?
look
Like,
right now. All that sweat.
if this
Yeah.
went into gameplay, I wouldn't be surprised. You know?
All that detail and all that high frame rate.
They do show some gameplay in this. That's why this video is long. It's 11 minutes.
Get
Oh,
it, girl.
wow.
Ooh, get it, girl. That's right.
For those who didn't know about the character on the right, she's 100% gay in the games.
Nice.
In the DLC for the first game, they confirmed that she's 100% gay.
Good for her.
Oh, this is where we get to the hard
Yep.
shit, so
Yep.
warning.
I thought she was brushing her teeth for a second.
Also, do you know how hard it is to animate that blood coming out like that? It's fucking hard.
Yeah, I would imagine.
It's so
I would
hard
imagine.
doing that.
That
Those
looked
particles
amazing.
are extremely hard.
Yeah,
Usually
all
they just
that
make
tracking.
blood look like a fucking mist in a puddle.
Exactly. Naughty Dog, if they're one thing, they're detail-oriented.
Look at this. Look how fucking gorgeous it is.
Now, from what I've read, I'm going to be talking in and out through this because it gets quiet.
Go for it.
The developer of the Shadow of the Tomb Raider accused this game's gameplay to be fake because he said the animation looked so good that it was fake.
And the look at like the shadow lighting. That's
yeah.
fucking awesome.
For those who've played like Last of Us on the PS3 and the PS4 and Uncharted 4 on the PS4, Naughty Dog makes their games look really good. Like they're like next tier shit.
This gameplay looks like Destiny cinematics.
Yeah. No, it's Naughty Dog. If they're one thing, they really put their money towards making their game look authentic as fuck. They make it look really good.
Oh, I would believe
like-
I'm actually stabbing that guy in the throat. I'll be honest.
This does look like gameplay.
This is gameplay.
It's
This
one of
does.
the. It looks
Actually
so
looks
good
legit.
that while you're doing it, you're like, yeah, die, fucker, and then later on you're like, wow, that was really bad.
Yeah, no,
Feel-
yeah. In the
feel
first game,
weird
they
about
kind
that
of
one.
dance with that a little bit, where they like it's not a gameplay mechanic, but they talk about it with the character, where
It's
he,
pretty crazy.
like the older guy doesn't really he doesn't care about killing people anymore a little bit. And then when she was younger, she was iffy on it, but now she's 19 and she's seen some shit. She was almost raped in the first game, so
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's about to get gross.
Oh boy.
Yum.
I wonder where you would die in that moment.
He would probably bleed out.
I would imagine you'd probably faint.
I don't know if they'll
From
die
blood
instantly,
loss.
but they would probably they'd probably faint from blood loss.
You'd probably faint from blood loss, and then enough blood wouldn't get to your head.
And if
so
you
then
don't
you'd
faint
die.
and die from blood loss, then an animal's gonna come around and try to eat you.
Yeah. Well, that's fucking great.
It won't be a Naughty Dog game without a coloring on a ledge to let you know you gotta climb over it.
Hey, man, you know, they're... I'm glad this is just a nice silence gameplay, so all this happening isn't really that bad.
Yeah, right.
Oh, fuck. That was awesome.
Whoa.
Oh, she's dead.
Dude. That was dope.
Oh,
Wow.
she stuck him with the teeth of the hammer. Ooh,
Oh, you got fucking shot? Holy fuck.
Whoa.
Ellie's hard as fuck.
God
This is
damn.
cool. I don't know how far in the game this is, but
I'm not sure either.
when you start the first one, you feel like you can't do shit.
No, yeah.
Like you have to avoid any contact with enemies.
Ellie's extremely capable.
This is fucking awesome.
God
What's up, rat?
damn.
We also have a rat with us too. All right, stop. Get off.
That
him.
animation though.
There we go. We got a tiny little dog with us.
Oh, look at the sheen on the machete.
Hell yeah.
God,
Right?
These
that's
beautiful
so
bastards.
good.
There's a couple things I need to say when this video is over about this, from what I read.
She's like, you better not find. I'll fucking shoot you in the vagina, bitch. I
I
swear.
definitely have a
Don't you
to give the
look.
credit where credit's due to
Don't
someone
you
that
fucking
I'm
look.
familiar with.
Oh,
Oh.
ah, you. Oof. Dude, I can't wait to play this game in 4K.
This is awesome. Those are three good shots too.
I mean, you're obviously gonna see my reaction, my facial reaction later, but god damn.
Dude, you got fucking nailed with that. Even the sounds are like pretty spot on.
That's a new mechanic too. You can pick things up on the
That
on the
was
run now.
That's cool.
dope.
That's a new mechanic.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Nice, dude. This is great.
Whoa.
Any kind of game like this that you're a badass, but you can still get very fucked up.
yeah.
Are amazing.
She doesn't have much health left either.
Wow, right in her fucking shoulder.
Oh, that's an ability. It's all to pull the arrow out of you. On
Yo,
the,
fuck
on the right.
this guy
It's
in
like
the
press
middle.
R1.
I don't like this guy right here.
He looks like he's a tank.
Got like a pickaxe.
I'm so sweaty. I'm like the girl from the beginning with the dancing.
Dude, this is like
like Elsie.
suspense in a
Yeah.
fucking movie. This is awesome.
Yeah, we're getting lag.
I could watch this all day.
Hell yeah. Ah. Okay, they changed the mechanics for that a little bit. I didn't
Pretty
notice
cool.
that.
That's pretty cool. God, I love this kind of fighting. You really just have to like be smart.
Oh!
My God.
Nice.
I thought,
Oh!
I thought that was
Fuck
a
'em
double kill.
Big boy.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
Dude, that fucking
the little one.
pickaxe must cost.
Oh!
Must weigh
Wow.
like fucking 30 pounds.
Yeah.
That's aggressive.
Oh, this will fuck you up.
Whoa.
Shitty balls.
Whoa.
Oh, where did you come from, bitch? Oh, what a dodge. That was dope.
Oh! Right in the fucking neck.
Oh,
Oh!
yep. Yep. Right in the heart. God, you poor fuck. Nah, she's gonna let you bleed for what you've done. God, this is dope. Got him. That was fucking awesome. This is what we want to see out of Lara Croft.
Yeah, right? Back to a simpler time.
Or forward. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? She's like, oh, it's weird. I could still taste like blood on you. It's like stained.
Oh, she's smiling. That warms my cold little heart.
She's gonna have fucking.
Fuck me.
This is the thing. Like people go to Afghanistan,
Wow.
hardly
That
see
satisfies
anything,
me.
and they
Right?
have
Oddly.
PTSD. This girl's gonna grow up. She's gonna have like night terrors, like
Yeah.
no fucking other.
I gotta give credit where credit's due. Rob Krekel, good job with the sound. He was the head of the sound design for this game.
That was like a short film.
No, yeah.
That was awesome.
It was basically a 12-minute short.
Felt
That
amazing.
animation.
No, yeah. It's,
That animation. Oh my
it's,
God.
It's beautiful.
The
It's a good looking-
AI.
Yeah. They
Oh my God.
from what I read, they Ellie is the only character who's playable in the game. You can't play as Joel because
That's
it's
completely
it's
fine.
her story. They changed the combat mechanics and the AI. They made them a little bit more aggressive, and they changed a lot of things that focus around her since she's a lot smaller than Joel. So they changed that around.
It
and
was
it's-
all
it's-
very believable.
Yeah, because the first game you can play as both of them. In this one, you can only play as her. She's a little bit older, which makes me question where Joel is. But Joel's going to be old as fuck in this. He's going to be like in his 60s. But Naughty Dog does it again with their goddamn video games. It's also the same guy who directed Uncharted 4. He's doing this. So if you liked Uncharted
good
4,
fucking shit.
you might like this. It's the same
That's
guy
why
who did the first Last of Us as well.
Same
so.
thing. It's like playing a fucking movie.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, right? No, it's 11 minutes and 53 seconds of brutally good shit. And like I said, it's pretty graphic, that thing too.
I don't care about the graphics. I was more focusing on the animation and the AI work and all that
yeah.
mechanics.
Yeah, no,
of that.
it all
was
flows.
so pretty.
It flows very
It
well
was
together.
so good.
It's like a thriller enough that one of us could play it and everyone else could watch. And
No,
it,
yeah.
it would be a good video.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. Where it's just one person playing, the other people are reacting or
Something
watching.
happened, we'd all be like, "Oh, fuck!"
Yeah. From what I've heard, the game's gonna have like two little timelines. That there, in the first reveal trailer, they showed a pregnant older woman going against a cult, and it sounds like that's gonna be Ellie's mom. Oops. In the flashback, and then she's also dealing with the cult in the present, and their present.
Saucy bitch.
Yeah, so that game fucks. A lot of people got mad that she was kissing a girl, and everyone, including myself, were like, "Did you play the first game? She's gay." And in the DLC, they introduced that she's gay. That's just who she is.
Those are the people who are like, "Well, I'm not homophobic. I just don't think they should be pushing it." Shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah,
How
right.
about
You're
that?
not homophobic. Ugh. But there we go.
Go
My
back inside.
fun fact in the gameplay when she's fighting those guys, she's wearing the bracelet that the girl who she's dancing with is wearing that same bracelet. So that girl probably gives her the bracelet and she's wearing it. And the first reaction, I texted my friend. My friend Joe told me that. I texted him immediately. I said, they're definitely finger banging.
Oh, absolutely.
That was my
Kidding me?
first reaction. Terrible if you think, but probably it's the apocalypse. She's drinking rum. They're definitely banging.
Good. Fuck them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, why
People
not?
bang now and people bang then. That's how it is.
Best thing about lesbian sex is there's no problem, you know?
Yeah, they
You
know
just
how they
fucking
work.
do it.
They know how they work. So there we go. There was the lovely The Last of Us Part 2. Eric, what'd you think of it a little bit as a super casual gamer?
As a gamer, good. I liked it a lot. I mean, again, just for me, like.
Oh yeah, like I'm
not
asking, like you as a person who doesn't really game too much, like,
Yeah.
what do you think when you look at it?
So I don't bang
Something
my
like this.
Oh.
Very, very pretty.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I come from a background of VFX and post production, so looking at all these graphics, I'm just like, oh, beautiful.
It's yeah.
That's the thing that grabs my attention the most. Is that.
They can also inject that game into my eyeballs.
Yeah. And then, like I
want it.
said, the sound design, beautiful. Good job, Rob. And then,
Dude, strap me up with some VR. I'll live.
yeah, like I haven't played the first one,
pretty
but
good.
I'm very intrigued to.
I have it, so
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
It's great because it's difficult.
yeah.
Like, it's not a game that you could just walk through.
No, the game's hard.
love
The
that
game
kind of
has
shit.
no solid release date. My guess is it'll probably be at the end of next year.
Right, they can take their fucking time.
That's yeah,
for all I
exactly.
care.
My guess is it will be the end of 2019. It'll come out, which is fine. We're moving on to everyone's favorite web crawler, this PS4 exclusive Spider-Man game. We're
I
showing some gameplay for this.
have never played a Spider-Man game in my life.
From what
haven't either.
From what I've heard from people who've played the demo for this at E3, it's the most fluid web slinging and Spider-Man action in a video game ever.
Okay.
Which,
Yeah.
coming off of Spider-Man games, that's actually really good because
Is
they
it
had
Tobey Maguire?
no.
Oh, man.
God,
Joe said the same thing. He wanted it to be Toby.
him in the
Yeah.
third movie.
Pizza
Just the
time.
entire time.
Pizza time.
Yeah, I remember I played Shattered Dimensions a little bit, but I never finished the game.
That's fine.
partly due to time, and then part of it was just like I feel like I got bored at one point.
Yeah,
the
it
one
just never
Spider-Man
grasped
game
me.
with the
I
most
like-
perfect open world and web slinging is the Spider-Man 2 game from the movie game that came out in 2004.
Oh, really?
That's like their most perfect web slinging game, believe it or not. But this takes it to the next level. You can see him swinging between buildings easily and swinging in between buildings and on top of water towers and shit. So we're just gonna deep dive in. This is pulled from. It's a demo from the E3 conference floor. Spider-Man's going to the raft to go fight some supervillains.
The raft is secure, but I can't reach them over radio. Their comms must
It's
be
so
down.
hot.
What's your status?
Ow.
Already here.
You hit me.
I thought you said it was secure.
Oh, is it Jamie Foxx?
Is this
I was
Pikachu?
about to say, I wish it was
Maybe
Jamie
it's not as
Foxx.
bad as it
It is not.
Look out!
It's Pikachu Man.
Who is that voice?
I forget who he is, but he's voiced Spider-Man a lot. I think he voiced him in like one of their more popular cartoons.
I was gonna say because it's not what's his face, right?
No. He's voiced Spider-Man in a lot of cartoons. He's like the more popular version of Spider-Man.
Oh.
That voice actor.
I was
I
thinking
don't-
Drake Bell because he did voice Spider-Man.
He did,
Oh, he
but
kinda does sound like Drake
I
Bell.
think I don't remember if this guy voiced Spider-Man in the '90s cartoon. It might be the same guy. I'm not sure, honestly. I have to look it up. Joe, I wish Joe was there. He would know all about it.
I'm Electro.
Yeah, there's Electro. His mask. He doesn't have a mask.
He looks
anymore.
like Deadpool.
He kind of does.
I'll head for the main control center and see how bad the situation is.
Got it. I'll go join the party.
Yeah, he looks like a balance between
Everyone just quietly go back into
Andrew
yourselves
Garfield and Tom Holland. Like he's like a very in between.
Well, they're all supers. This is a super villain prison, so he's fine. Well, he's dead, but everyone else is fine.
This gameplay reminds me a lot of Infamous.
Yeah,
I'm getting a lot of
yeah,
Infamous
yeah.
feel to this.
It's
I'm
also
get-
a lot from Batman.
I was gonna
gonna
say
say,
Arkham
yeah.
City.
yeah,
is
the
what this
Arkham
looks a
games
lot
is
like.
what this is inspired off of.
Very
too.
It's
similar
got that
fighting.
exact same feel.
Yeah,
That
because it
was
has the
like-
counter ability and
That was pretty cool.
It's the exact
Yeah.
same makers, right?
no.
Oh, it's not.
That's Rocksteady. They're owned by Warner Brothers. This is Insomniac. They did the Ratchet and Clank games.
Okay, because I thought there was something about like the creators of Arkham City being involved in this.
No, they're supposed to be doing a Superman game.
Okay,
Where's Paul Giamatti?
fuck that.
How the fuck do you keep people like that in prison?
That's a good question.
Prison with every
fuck's
criminal
sake.
I put away
Woo!
last
Look at that web sling. This is nice.
Electro must be working for someone.
You going?
I hope that person fucked up.
This is too good to be true.
I like the suit.
Yeah, the suit's nice.
It's almost done.
It's Yuri Lowenthal, I
That's
think.
right.
That's the name of the guy who's voicing Spider-Man. Interesting name.
All right, that was pretty cool.
Hell
I
yeah.
like that.
If you tell me who you're working for, I'll go easy on you. Can't stop
Here
me.
we go.
Put up
There's
flat
the cool
if
web
you
slinging.
don't try. Nobody ever takes me up on that offer.
That does look smooth.
Yeah, this seems pretty good.
Very fluid.
And then in this game, there has to be a building for you to grab too. You can't just web sling into the sky
Good,
anymore.
because I
hate that shit.
that shit was bad.
Yeah.
Time no see. We're going to have so much fun.
Sorry, no time to talk.
Come on, Michael Keaton.
Yeah. Whoa.
The world's changing. It's time we did too.
Yeah.
Are they gonna do the thing?
Looks like the entire
Because like Spider-Man can
population
see in
around
like slow motion, right?
I don't remember if there is an ability like that. Well, like he has the spider sense, which slows down time for him a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure how it's gonna work in this game, but he does have Spidey sense.
I'm always worried about that. Sometimes it's just weird.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm looking at the filmography, like the voiceover work that Spider-Man here has done before. He's Ben 10
Oh, is he really?
in
Oh,
Ben
the-
10 Ultimate.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
he's the teenage Ben. I can hear that now.
Get fucking kicked, bitch.
He's also Glacius in Transformers: Robots in Disguise.
Oh, really? What Spider-Man show did he voice in?
What Spider-Man?
Yeah, which Spider-Man show was he in?
I don't know what show it shows. I don't think he was in a Spider-Man animation for this.
Huh, thought he was.
His first, well, it's a bunch of anime here.
What
And his
the
first
fuck? That
like
was cool.
animation gig apparently was Legion of Superheroes,
Interesting.
and then Batman: Brave and the Bold,
Maybe I got that fact wrong.
Avengers
There
Assemble.
he is.
as
That's Tobey
Egghead.
Maguire.
Good
It's
idea.
Mr. Negative.
In fact, we don't have to do this at all if you don't want to.
You think this is after like the whole Thanos thing, and he's just kind of like, listen, guys, I've seen.
Oh,
a
he's the
lot."
current Spider-Man. He's just the current Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't anything before that.
All I know is too,
Oh, you got
like the
fucking
other heroes exist in this world, like Daredevil and the Avengers exist. From what I've read about this game.
I think they'd help him right now.
Yeah, he can use some help.
You?
Who is it?
That's I think they said that's another villain.
Maybe
Maybe it's Doc Ock or Green Goblin or something. Who the fuck knows?
Thanos.
It's Thanos.
It's Harry
That'd
Osborn.
be pretty fucking funny.
So there we go, boys. There was Spider-Man for the PS4
was cool.
only,
Yeah,
coming out in
That was really
September.
cool.
that would probably be the game that would be high on my list among these.
I already
That looks
have
like a
the-
game that you would play, Eric.
I already
can see
have
it. Yeah,
the
it does.
collector's edition pre-ordered.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that
definitely
seems
wanna
like it's
try
my
it.
speed.
I definitely want to try to play it.
Yeah, they showed a demo that video to the right for our screen of him swinging around the city. And one person, she's a writer for IGN. Her name's Alana Pierce. I read her articles and her tweets, and she was saying that she could have probably spent an hour just swinging around in the city and
Oh,
doing
I know
that.
her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
She said that she could have spent like an hour just swinging around the city and just having a good time, not even playing the game or doing missions. That's how fun it is just to swing around New York. Or just
It
Manhattan,
looks pretty
mainly.
cool.
Yeah, the game's
like-
definitely up my alley. I like what they're showing.
I like like the water aspect.
Yeah, no,
pretty
that's
dope.
pretty cool. He's going to the raft.
Sheen on shit.
They're offering a bunch of different costumes in that game from what I remember, like Punk Spider-Man they're showing, and Iron Spider-Man from Infinity War, and a lot of other shit from what I remember reading.
Mr. Stark smells like a new car in here.
But I'm all for more Marvel games. Finally, we're getting more new Marvel games. I'm all for
they're
that.
They're starting to branch out.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they should. They already control movies. They might as well start
Right.
making really good games again.
I'm surprised they waited.
Yeah, I know. Color me excited. I already pre-ordered it, so y'all know I'm gonna play.
I
So
definitely want to at least watch you play.
fuck me up,
Jeez.
fam. Fuck me up,
I
Spider-Man.
definitely will have to watch.
Kingpin's in this too, from what I read. There's a lot of villains in this game.
Jesus Christ. Is he just going to take them all out at once so then he can deal with like the universal shit?
Who knows?
He's like, listen, man, I've seen a lot of outer space stuff. You guys need to calm the fuck down.
You having fun with that laser pointer?
Touch his
Oh,
nipple.
my eyes.
Anyway,
Well, we're moving on to Hideo Kojima's new game, Death Stranding. For those at home who don't know Hideo Kojima, he's the creator of the Metal Gear Solid franchise. He used to work for Konami before they booted his ass out for stupid reasons. They were really greedy. and
Is
He
that
wasn't
your
up for
titty?
it.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, this is
That's
my
right there.
areola,
That's
and
his
then
nip.
this is my nipple.
Touch it.
Yeah, you can touch it if you
Sexually.
want. He started his own company called Kojima Productions, I think. This game's starring Norman Reedus and other people who you'll find out in this trailer. This game looks really weird. It doesn't have a release date. Who the fuck knows what's going on? But I really wanted to show this because I want to get your guys' reactions to this because it's Kojima, so it's going to be weird shit.
Did you guys see the first trailer for this?
Yes.
Like a while ago? It's
Yes.
fucking weird.
It is weird. So also, another fun fact for you, Kojima edited this trailer himself.
Hajima.
Yeah. He captured the footage from his console at work, and he edited it himself in Premiere.
What a guy.
Yeah.
What a guy.
He said that they didn't want to hire a marketing firm because he said that's a waste of time.
I love it.
Boy.
Oh, I saw this.
Baby butt!
Okay.
Oh God. All right.
No, it's a weird game.
I don't know how that makes me feel. Honestly.
I remember watching this live, and I was like, baby butt, that's new.
Just fucking start on that.
I thought that was supposed to be like a tongue, like a tonsil or something.
No, this game's fucking weird. He's like transporting a baby.
Oh.
It's the last baby.
I told you Norman Reedus was showing up today.
There he is.
He's in your closet right now. We should get him out and have him watch this with
Does he have a
us.
crossbow in this too? Or? Should be pretty dope.
We need to ask for Kojima's opinion, Norman Reedus' opinion of this. So Corey's gonna go get our special guest.
No one even knew.
Hey, we have our special guest. Jesus
Ow.
Christ.
Daryl, you hurt me.
It's okay, dog.
Do you stand him up sometimes when you're jerking off? Or,
We have our special guest today, Norman Reedus. Thanks for coming.
What's up?
I can't wait to get your opinion at the end of the trailer.
that thing looks heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, come here, baby.
This game is one giant
Right
walking
next to
simulator.
Papa. I'll hold him up.
It's okay, dog. The dogs do not like this. This game, I think this demo basically is all just him walking around.
Oh, you didn't know what the fuck this was either? Yeah, dude, it's weird.
He
right?
still doesn't know what it is.
fucking weird, man. Look
Oh,
at you.
he's
You're the
naked.
fucking. Look how buff you are, dude.
He's got handprints all over him.
Yeah,
That's a human being on his back.
He's probably had to carry a dead person. I don't know what this game is, but I do want to play it mainly because it's Kojima's first game he made, self-publishing it himself. He left a pretty shitty situation and decided to make his own company.
It looks
so.
dark.
Yeah. From what I know, it rains a lot. The rain is bad for you, and there are invisible like spirits that try to murder you and take you into another realm.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, like
Oh,
that
those,
shit. It's like a rapture.
Oh, I thought they were rolling. I was gonna be like, those are like those things from Star Wars. Those little robots.
The gong droids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this gets really gross.
Ugh.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Every time I don't like things.
Ugh,
3
I
months
don't like
it took
that.
you to grow back.
I
What
don't
the
like that.
that's really gross.
Guns?
That-
Awesome.
No matter the situation, it makes me uncomfortable.
I mean, it's not a crossbow, but you know, I'll take it.
I'll give you a hand.
Oh, now it gets weird. What was
Yeah.
that before?
That was normal.
That's normal. I'm out.
But now you can't hear him. Okay.
He's got to lean in a little bit. It's fine.
You can see like goosebumps on him. It's
I was gonna say, look at his goosebumped sunburned arm.
That means those spirits are around him or whatever they are.
Are they like dimensional ghosts?
I think, from what I can gather,
like in fucking
they seem to-
Interstellar or some
Yeah,
shit?
they're like. I think they're like interdimensional.
Oh, yeah.
She's here too, if anyone knows who that is. She's a French actress. She was in the most recent James Bond movie.
Daryl
She's
said
the
he
girl
was in
from-
this and he has no idea what the fuck is going on.
Daryl has the same face on me.
He does. That's Leah Sedeh. She's French.
I was gonna say she looks more like I forget her name, but she played Juno in the Force Unleashed games.
Oh, yeah. She's been in a bunch of movies.
Yo, I don't fuck around
also,
with this shit, bro. I don't fuck around with this shit.
Mads Mikkelsen is in this game as well,
Ooh.
which I'm excited for. I love me my Mads. I remember when he started this company, he spent like 6 months going around the world and like tech demoing like game engines, trying to figure out what he wanted. And I think from what I read, he basically got a bunch of them and just pieced them together to make his own.
I mean, it makes sense. For him, it makes a lot of sense.
So like they have their own game engine.
Oh, that
for
was
this.
cool. Like her suit spikes up when they're around.
Uh-huh.
I saw that.
So like for him, like he has a little robot that pops up and
He's
it
the
looks
little
around
thing that goes like this.
for ghosts. Yeah, and then for her suit spikes up.
Look at that umbrella. What the fuck is that?
You can't walk in the rain.
That was fucking awesome.
The rain hurts.
Fast forwards whatever it touches.
Why does that look like Hitler?
Can't wash everything.
Didn't that look like a picture of Hitler?
Past just won't let go.
What are you implying?
Can you confirm? He can't confirm. He's not allowed to. He has an NDA.
He doesn't say anything about that. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't know. That's why he doesn't talk much in this.
If they make a Hitler biopic, Norman will be the young casted Hitler.
You don't have to be nervous, dude.
I
It's
wish
fine.
someone would ask me that.
Everyone
How you
loves
doing, Dom? I'm gonna say my status is fucked. It's gonna be my response to everything.
Corey, he wants to sit on your lap.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I mean, I can't really say no to him.
He's a star. They can do anything they want, right?
I got an idea.
Oh yeah, Eric. This is where some stuff gets weird too. There's the baby.
Weirder.
Oh, that's the whole baby thing. Yeah.
Hello, baby.
Hello. I want a friend like that.
Yeah,
Just
right.
like a little guy right here, just like
Danger, danger. Thoughts around. Thoughts.
a fucking parakeet, but not annoying as shit.
He's like the Pixar
What
lamp
the
but with fingers.
Fuck is that?
Those are the demons, I think, or whatever they are.
Ooh, I'm a ghost.
Wake up, bitch.
It's Jack Jack.
Yeah, it is.
They look like
If it starts fighting a raccoon.
the alien mixed with those things from Harry Potter.
Yeah. The Dementors.
Yeah. This thing's a-
Yes, I do agree with that. It's very much a Dementor.
The world is also like looks
The
like
Dementors.
the world also looks a lot like Prometheus.
It does, yeah. How's that feel?
It's got that like Iceland look to it.
I like it.
The petrified rock.
Dude, it's going fucking nuts. That thing does not know what it's doing. Yep, just turn around and walk away from this.
I
Yeah,
think
you were in over your
I
head,
think
man.
that
It's
means your
fine.
character died, and like you have to restart. I think.
I would
think that's what
imagine.
that means.
Oh, a lot?
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a lot of dying.
It's unfortunate. Death Stranding. We still don't know what the fuck is going on.
Day keeps the time fall away.
Ew.
Oh, it's mag.
Oh, they don't taste that bad? Oh, okay, well. He said they taste like peanut butter.
It's very sensual the way she's eating that.
Yeah, it's kind of
When
made
she
me
was
feel all
holding it up,
weird
I
inside.
thought that was gonna be like a baby or something, like a really tiny baby.
And
I
Lindsay
got
Wagner.
worried.
Lindsay Wagner's also in this.
He says he's got to go to the bathroom soon.
Well, good thing he's leaving after he
Yeah.
gives his opinion on this.
Yeah, I think he's just nervous. You know.
That's another actress. She's an older actress.
Yes. She looks great, though.
Get out of here. Get that shit out of here.
We're not done yet,
No, fuckers.
motherfucker.
Some intern fucked up. Kojima!
Kojima.
Kojima senpai, thank you.
Hajima.
PlayStation. Well, there you go, boys. There was Death Stranding.
Interesting.
There we go. That's some fucking.
I'd love to say I
want
want to play it, but I just fucking no
Yeah.
idea.
I want to play it mainly out of support for Kojima doing his first game with his own company out of his own pocket. But the game's so fucking weird. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I played that fucking, what was it called? The PT or whatever?
Oh yeah, his PT.
I played that a bunch. It
I loved PT.
You basically do nothing, but it was scary and fun.
Yeah, it was atmospheric, which made it scary.
Right. So I think playing this, it'll be fun. Like if all of us played this in the
Yeah.
same room.
Brian's gonna be like, bro, I can't handle
out.
it. I can't handle
We're
it.
gonna have to hold
You
him
people
down.
at home, you need to understand that.
You hold me back. I'm gonna
And then-
leave.
And he's just going, ooh, when he's trying to like breathe. Oh,
All right,
Brian.
yeah. Well, thanks
Yeah.
for coming. You didn't say much, but
He was sharing his opinions
I
throughout the
understand you're
video, but
nervous, it's fine.
you know, he looks very frail. Go eat like a donut or something.
It's okay. He's
But
getting back
thank you,
in that
Norman, for
season one
showing up.
physique.
He drove up. He drove up.
Come on.
He drove up all the way from Georgia, shooting the new season of Walking Dead, where he's the new lead, to do this. So thank you,
right.
Norman. We're moving on to another game called Ghost of Tsushima. It's made by the Sucker Punch guys who did the infamous games.
You
And,
good?
and Sly Cooper.
And Sly Cooper.
You good now, Corey?
Corey has to get his mic set up.
Alright.
Perfect. It's blocking his
good.
face. Side note, a fun fact about this game, it takes place in feudal Japan and you play a samurai.
When
You
I
can
fell,
also...
I banged my knee.
I'm sure.
I heard.
You can select the option to have all Japanese dialogue with American subtitles if
I'll
you want
do
to
it.
keep it feeling authentic.
I'll do it,
Kind of
yep.
like an Akira Kurosawa movie for those film nerds who know who that is.
I like that shit. Like watching Narcos, it made me pay attention more.
Yeah, man. So we're going to jump right in. It's an 8-minute and 50-second video, so strap in, boys. It gets gross a little bit. There's a lot of dismemberment.
Oh, good. Ooh, pretty. Pretty lame. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. It looks great.
So far, I'd say 4 or 5 out of the 6
Oh,
games
4K.
Yeah, we'll play
impressed
it.
me with graphics.
Yeah, we'll play it in 4K.
It'll go
4K,
like 2
60p.
What game didn't impress you with the graphics, Eric?
The last one didn't like hold me as much.
It is a weird game, so I figured that
Yeah.
wouldn't be up your alley, just in general.
No, I just mean like in terms of graphics. I'm not saying it based
Dude,
on
that was great.
necessarily like story of gameplay. Like obviously it is a bit weird for me. It's not high on my list. I respect him for being indie, but you know.
Dude, straight into gameplay. That was dope.
No, I'm just saying in terms of the quality of the graphics, like it didn't stand out to me.
This looks fantastic, though.
This,
Pretty.
this does.
The
That's what I'm
fucking
saying. This is one of the ones
atmosphere
that
of this.
does.
Yeah.
This feels great.
Look at all them dead Japanese men. Can I say that? Can you say that?
You can. I mean, they're most likely Japanese.
I mean, at least I didn't say Japs.
Yeah.
Well, you just did. Good job.
There's a
That's
couple
fine.
things you shouldn't say.
Did you just go black and white for a second?
No. Eric,
We should
you're-
just
you're
bleep
having
every
a
other
stroke.
word in this and make people like wonder what we're saying.
The shadow just looked like it went black and white for a second. It was interesting.
I'm pretty sure this is in Japan from what I read.
Yeah.
I mean, it's called Ghosts of Tajima, and they're samurai. What's up, horse?
Ooh.
You guys
a good
remember
boy.
Takeshi from high school?
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking love that kid.
He
I
was
don't
a
know.
good kid.
I don't know where he is. I don't know what he's doing.
He's hanging out in Japan. He lives.
He's
Yeah, I was
doing
gonna say I think he's still in
something great.
Japan.
He's doing something great because that kid was awesome.
He was a good kid.
Wow, look at that.
I still say happy birthday to him on Facebook every now and then.
Yeah, man.
I think
looks
he
like a
still likes my
painting.
Instagram posts every now and then too.
Solid.
So far, I think I'd be very interested in this game for two reasons. One, horseback riding. Two,
You should play
Always
The
great.
Witcher then.
Always
Play The
great in a
Witcher
game.
3.
yeah. Second reason is because I like games with melee weapons, which this obviously follows suit.
Yeah. You should really try the Witcher game.
Word.
They have a horseback riding, like the whole part of the game. You can ride your horse. His name's
I'm interested
Roach.
to see what the combat's like.
Where are they?
The combat's cool.
Like, is it gonna be like For Honor or like Assassin's Creed?
It's from what I watched this on Sunday during the press conference, but it's kind of like For Honor in the sense where it's people attacking. It's
and
very.
you have to like
You're about
press
to find out.
something to. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I was just judging on the sword. I don't know. That was okay. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. That you know. Oh, I like that. I like the stab, stab, back off. Kind of
Yeah.
shit.
Ooh.
That was dope. So this is gonna be like the previous Assassin's Creed games.
Basically.
Because in the new one, you can't really fight that much.
Nah, it's a lot of like hit and run.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it seems like there's a lot of countering in this.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Damn.
That's fucking cool
That
shit.
guy's dead.
That
Did you
was
see that
really
blood?
cool.
That blood pattern after that?
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah, that's the worst part. It wouldn't kill you right away.
No.
Ooh.
You're late.
I like that lighting.
You're impatient.
That would.
Those bastards beat me to him. Now they're torturing him at the temple.
Come on.
Dude, this looks so dark and beautiful.
You think them
I
all
fucking
secure.
love this type of shit.
Yeah, man.
What's that noise? That sounded funny.
What?
It was like. I think it was the arrow.
Yeah.
It just sounded weird.
This is Assassin's Creed.
That's what I'm telling you, man. It looks great.
He has a grappling hook too. So it's like Uncharted.
It's Batman.
Basically, this is Batman.
It's also. Yeah, I mean, they have that in
It's Batman Ninja.
Like, kind of have it in
This is
Far
the
Cry. It's not
original
fruit and
Batman
shit, but-
story.
Yeah.
This is the League of Shadows.
Cole McGrath just cameos in this game.
Really?
No. I wish.
That'll be in the next one.
I would love to know the game well enough to play it like this with no HUD on the screen.
Yeah, right?
Because it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
If you know all the buttons and shit.
Spider Sense.
This is like what they do in Arkham Knight.
Oh my god.
He has a similar ability like in Arkham Knight.
Yep. Saw that coming. That was pretty awesome. Too bad he blew the shit already.
Now I want sushi.
He called reinforcements. We have to move.
Oh, fuck.
Masako!
Stand aside, Jin.
Dude, she looks great.
Betrayed my family.
Yes, you do.
Her detail and all.
Run!
She stands out more than the
That was
other
a little
characters do.
framey. That was weird.
If we fight, the Mongols win.
That's right. They are fighting the Mongols.
Mongolians. I fucking knew it.
They already won.
Damn, good guess me.
Stupid Mongolians.
Dude, they're gonna fucking fight now? This is awesome.
Oh, one-on-one sword fighting. This is my kind of game.
Right, this was like a Mexican standoff before a Mexican standoff.
Yeah.
You were my friend.
Give
So was I.
me.
No.
They're gonna cut it off. Oh no, they're not.
No, they're gonna show you that shit.
I thought they were gonna tease me. Because you know, there are people that do that.
Oh yeah.
Dope. Look at this fucking lighting. Though.
Yeah, right?
It looks like a fucking fighting game.
Yeah.
Like the side by side. Look at this shit. Impressive that she kept those arrows in.
Yeah.
Reality, you know.
I really thought for a second he was gonna cut her fucking head off.
He's gonna
I was
pull
gonna be
Anakin
like,
He's gonna
Skywalker.
do
yeah, I thought he was gonna do
Pull the
the
Anakin Skywalker.
the double.
Sudoku.
I was gonna be like,
Sudoku? What? Ooh.
I'm all. I would
was cool.
play the fuck out of that
Now
game.
that's a game that I need in my face.
Boy, that
I'm just
Sucker
saying.
punch.
I'm just saying.
I like.
I
Sucker
need that.
Punch. They make good. They make really good games.
They
I
do.
want to see more of the stealth shit though,
Yeah, I am
They
curious
showed a
how,
little bit of it,
how
but-
well the stealth.
because that's like my favorite kind of
Integrates.
stuff. I love being able to just stay hidden the entire time.
I'm always iffy when it comes to stealth. I like it when a game does stealth really well, which not a lot of games do. But when a game does stealth really well, I can appreciate it.
Like just like the feeling of having like a bunch of dudes taking them all out except the one, and then that dude turning around and be like, "Oh shit!" Like that's like my favorite feeling in a game.
Oh, it's cool. Corey, what'd you think? I know you like the Sucker Punch, guys.
I really liked it. I think I'm gonna buy it. I think I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the fuck out of
I
it.
think we're all gonna fucking buy
I,
it.
There's so many games to play.
I know.
That's the problem.
Dude,
There's-
my fucking bank
I know we're not
account,
watching
man.
it today, but they're coming with a new Fallout game, and I want to play.
Yeah,
the
which comes
fuck
out in
out of that
November.
game.
It'd be
Yeah.
great if this fucking channel paid out, you know?
Yeah,
So
right?
we could actually
Yeah.
buy these fucking games.
It would be
Yeah.
nice.
So far, the two games I definitely know I'm getting are Spider-Man and then the one we just watched.
Ghost of Tsushima,
Ghost of Tsushima.
which
Fucking
has
wallet.
no release date right now. My guess is it'll be
My
the end of
wallet
next year.
hurts.
No, yeah. I mean, for me, it's like all the games I showed today I wanted to play. I had more games on a list that I wanted to show for today, but they were too long. I want to play those. Fucking Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out in January. BioWare's new game called
Oh
Anthem.
shit, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
Anthem, which is by BioWare, which give or take how you feel about BioWare, that comes out in February.
It looks cool.
It looks cool. I just hope it's good and not a fuck up like the last Mass Effect game was.
Jesus Christ.
We are showing our last game trailer today. It's a short story trailer for Destiny 2 Forsaken.
These motherfuckers.
We're just jumping right in. I don't agree with their business plan, but we'll talk
Listen,
about that later.
Okay.
Since Destiny 1, it just felt like my favorite game. I know it's kind of shit, but they're really getting on my nerves.
I agree.
But they're gonna get my money.
I agree. And now let's watch them take our money.
I don't feel
right
good
now.
about it. I really don't. I hate myself.
I know. I feel you.
Oh, this poor bastard.
For those who don't know, Eric or Corey, Corey might know this a little bit. Eric, he's a leader in the game, like a main leader. He's voiced by Nathan Fillion.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was there when we played the beta.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do remember now.
And you played
yeah.
the second game.
Yeah,
and part of
when
the
we
first
did
game.
our episode of Game Break, I remember you talking about that.
From what I've read, this DLC is inspired by the Magnificent Seven, or the Seven Samurai, except that the Seven Samurai are the bad guys in this. And fun fact, he's using Cade's weapon on him.
The Ace of Spades.
Yes, the Ace of Spades.
Dude, the enemies look fucking cool.
They're like zombie versions of themselves, from what I've heard, which is pretty neat.
And it's cool because they look fallen, but a little fucked up, and
Yeah.
it looks like they're like fused with hive shit
Yeah,
as well.
they look unique. But yeah, Cade's dead as fuck.
But there's like a little bit of light going through him.
Mm-hmm.
You could see it, even though his ghost got fucking shot.
Yeah, his ghost got annihilated. And there's the prince of the Forsaken from the other game, the first game. We all thought he disappeared, but well, here you go, being a bad guy.
Look who's back.
Yeah.
Which that fucking from the what the fuck was that DLC called? The
Taken King?
Taken King.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking scene where they like try to fight orcs and shit,
Yeah.
and all of them basically die. For what we know,
For
that
what
was
we know.
fucking cool as shit.
Yeah. The trailer, it reveals a lot while also not revealing too much. It kind of reveals that the whole the plot is being driven by Cade being killed and you trying to fix him from what it looks like, and then going out and fighting the 7 bad guys you have to go take out. Then you probably have to take out the prince as well. Yeah, so it didn't show much. I just kind of wanted to show it because Ed and I both play that game a lot, and Corey's dabbled in it a little bit. So I wanted to just end it like that. It was a short trailer, and just get Ed's opinion. I know he feels very strongly about that game.
Get my money.
Yeah, they for what I referenced before, they have this DLC coming out, which is $30, but then they have
God damn.
I know.
Holy fuck.
They have 2 other DLCs that are coming out, but if you want to get those without paying $30 for them, you can buy the 3 DLCs for $70, which is more than what the base game has played.
I'm okay. I'll save my money.
Yeah, it's
I
kind
paid
of
a fucking $100.
I paid $100 for that game with the DLCs and other shit, but it's an extreme predatory practice. It's Activision.
Like at the end of this, it's gonna be like 200 deep. And
Basically,
I'm gonna be like, yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be $200 deep, and you're like, yeah, all right. What did I get for $200?
Yeah,
fucker.
I never got into it. Like I almost considered buying it. It was on sale at, like Toys R Us.
Yeah.
But I never pulled through.
You're
and even when we
you're
watched it,
fine.
I was just like, all right.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're better off watching it.
Yeah.
The game gets a little complicated.
Well,
Even a
the
little complicated for me.
Destiny 2, like the first campaign was awesome. I
Yeah.
thought it was cool. Like
It ends kind of stupid, but other than that, I like the campaign
oh
up
yeah,
until the
it
ending.
ended fucking weird. But
Yeah.
I feel like I liked that they showed the darkness at the end of it because you're like, oh fuck, that's gonna be dope.
Even though we haven't gotten any payoff for that yet.
Right, but then they pushed to 2 DLCs that were
Yeah, we're
hard
very meh. The last DLC ends with you fighting a giant worm, and it's
It
pretty
just
easy.
makes me feel like
Yeah.
you know
I'll just play
I
Worms
could
then.
have just not gotten those.
Yeah.
And saved my
Earthworm
money.
shit.
But from what I know, Ed, in order to get this, you have to buy the other 2 DLC.
Fucking kill them.
You have to buy the other 2 in order to get this, which is some fucking nonsense. But it's
Losing me.
capitalism, dog. It's capitalism. It's sadly the way it goes, but I bought into
fucking
it.
sue these cunts because they said I could get everything.
I know.
Okay.
Exactly. I did the same thing.
Fucking $100. It's not that good.
I know. I did the same thing. I got the collector's edition for $100, and it didn't pay off. But the first game did the same shit. So we are going back to our regularly scheduled programming. Welcome. We're starting off with Dumbo. It's got everyone's favorite Dumbo, Danny DeVito, in it. He's gonna be in this. It's directed by
Quentin Tarantino.
Tim Burton. Tim Burton. It's directed by Tim Burton.
Oh, I like Tim Burton.
It's a live-action Dumbo movie, so let's just jump in. I don't think it's a musical, from what I read. They got rid of the racist crows.
That's great.
I'm glad.
Imagine it was like Red Band Dumbo. Great.
Oh boy.
Dumbo just fucks everything.
It's just he's like a murderer.
Danny DeVito's like, yeah, get in that boy's hole.
Everyone's just racist.
I
He's
just
pretty
want Danny
fucking
DeVito.
funny.
I didn't know he was going to be in this. Colin Firth's in this too. Is he missing an arm? He's missing an arm.
Oh, I thought this was
Missing
gonna be
that left arm.
animated. Okay, I thought this was gonna be like animated.
Oops. Cut that out.
No, keep that in. Well, look at
Either way, you're gonna see me smelling it. So
Thank you.
I hope this fucks up the audio.
Is that what's her face? Eva Green? It looked like Eva Green. Is she gonna show her titties in this?
I don't remember.
shows her titties
You
and
ruined
everything.
this for me. I hope you
I
know
need to see
that.
another image of her.
I feel better now.
I'm glad you do.
Hash brown worth it.
Michael Keaton.
I want a pet elephant.
There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
How old is he now?
Danny DeVito. I think he's in his late 70s.
Jeez,
say, yeah,
late
70s.
70s?
Yeah, I think late 70s. Eva Green is in it. I just saw her name.
And he's still doing Always Sunny.
He is.
Fucking badass.
I like
dude.
that trailer, but the one thing that worries me about it is it's written by a guy named Ewan Kruger. He wrote Transformers 2, Transformers 3, Transformers 4. He wrote, I think he wrote The Ring when it came out, the American version of Ring 2. He also did a movie called The Skeleton Key, which wasn't that great.
So nothing good is what you're saying.
He hasn't written anything good, which is why I'm worried about the movie. I like Tim
Oh,
Burton. I
it's
like
gonna
the
be
cast.
bad.
But it's just the writer. I'm like, oh, you're poo poo.
I mean, I'm gonna see it because of Danny DeVito.
Yeah, that's the main thing for me. Yeah.
Somebody
I'll-
said the same thing on Twitter. I'm seeing it for Danny
Yeah.
DeVito.
Obviously.
Yeah, I'll see it for nostalgia and I'll see it for Danny DeVito, but the trailer didn't do as much as you'd think for me.
It's a pretty average trailer. It's another one of those sad trailers, and shit like that.
Cool.
We're moving towards a movie called The Nun. It's another movie in the Conjuring cinematic universe. Fun fact, the Conjuring cinematic universe is the second most money-making cinematic universe next to Marvel.
Really?
Because all the movies connect. So
Oh shit! Yeah.
It hasn't made as much money as Marvel. Obviously, Marvel's $12 billion, but the Conjuring universe has made over like $1 billion total.
Interesting.
It's a very successful shared universe. This is a prequel between before all this. They introduced this demon in the second Conjuring movie called The Nun.
Yo, it's fucking creepy.
Yeah, it's a creepy movie. It's a spin-off. It's directed by some dude. I don't know who it is, but I heard rumors that James Wan came in and did the reshoots because he owns this bitch.
Hey, Dom. You know, if this movie is bad, you know how many tickets I'm gonna buy? None.
Yeah.
Got him.
I'm with you there. Also, the beginning of the trailer is super pretentious. Bless
Fucking
you.
hate myself.
It's okay.
Oh.
The beginning of this trailer is really pretentious, so be prepared. And this is what I mean. Make sure you watch it until the
Don't
end.
fucking tell me what to do.
Yeah, it's just like I'm gonna watch to the end
fucking
anyway.
prick.
fuckers.
Oh, I saw some on my Instagram feed. It said watch to the end.
After each one
I
ended,
was like, nah.
the same
Nah,
thought.
I
You get
fucking
halfway
hate
through and
that
say,
shit.
fuck you. Don't tell me what to
Spooky! Spookums.
Oh, hash.
I saw none.
Spooky.
Fun fact, that is Tessa Farmiga. Her mother is the main woman in this series.
Word of my visions reached the church,
So
and I was asked to
that's kinda neat
accompany
that
a
she
priest
stars
to
this.
an
Her
abbey
mom's
in
probably
Romania.
like, yeah, put her on.
Oh, isn't someone suing The
The
Conjuring
abbey has a long
for some reason?
history.
Like some book writer, right?
Some book writer is suing New Line, Warner Brothers, and like
Because they said
Lawrence family, 'cause they said it's fake as fuck.
he got the
What?
rights to The Conjuring,
Yeah.
but it was they said it was for the book and not the movie.
Something like that.
Or something. He'll probably win money
He-
though. Honestly,
I mean, that's what's going on
they'll
with
probably
Friday
just
the
pay a
13th.
fucking settlement. and be like,
The
"Fuck
original
off."
writer for Friday the 13th is suing Paramount and other
The
people,
amount of
and now
fucking money.
they can't make any content for the Friday the 13th video game because of the lawsuit.
damn.
Get him. Get him.
Listen, I'm not religious. This shit fucks me up. I used to get beat by nuns when I was a kid. This makes it extra scary. And
Boogity boo.
none of them were kind of hot. Dude, it's the fucking Dementors. They're back.
That nun had
Oh
no face
shit.
in the background.
That's awesome.
Nothing
Talk
scary.
about the sister act.
Yeah. Nothing scarier than a nun.
Listen, the only thing with these
She
movies,
was like, that was just like tickle time.
if I
Diddle you.
if I was a religious person in every one of these movies, I'd be like, yo, God, just like fucking throw a hand down. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? It's
help
like,
a homie
all these
out.
fucking
Yeah.
weird shit going on, all these nuns. You think God would be like, yeah, stop.
Help
and he'd
a
just he'd
homie.
end that part.
Help a homie out.
Yeah.
God just
I'll
like,
probably
what
see
the
it because it
fuck are
looks
these people
pretty.
doing?
I like the cinematography.
It
of
looks interesting.
I like some of the colors.
We're moving on to our last trailer today. It's a sequel to Unfriended. It's called Unfriended Dark Web. We saw this in front of Upgrade.
It looks fucking cool.
And they finally put it out to the public after waiting for 2 weeks, which was weird. I don't know why.
It's very odd.
Yeah, it is odd, but
was a
all
treat for
four of
us.
us have seen this already, so we already have
The
opinions going
fucking-
in, but
the
we'll just
first
watch it
one
again.
I thought the first one
The
was
first
going to be
one's not bad.
absolute shite. It was good.
The first one's actually not that bad.
It was creepy.
That's also the same thing with the second Ouija
Oh,
movie. The first one's
fuck
garbage,
no.
but the second Ouija movie is actually pretty good.
Oh, this is the movie I remember that we were talking about it one day where I was like, we should look up how much it cost to make this movie.
I think it was like $1 million.
Yeah, it was not this one, the last one, because it was basically they just had Skype cameras.
Yeah,
the entire
It was
time.
a cheap movie. I think it
I
was,
was
a
thinking,
$1
I was
million
like,
movie.
they had to pay the people and like all this shit.
But they're cheap.
They didn't
They
have a
probably
lot
paid
of
them,
fucking.
like $5.
They didn't have to build any sets. Probably they just used people's houses.
Yeah.
I was like, God, they probably spent like
$100,000.
$100,000.
Yeah, no, that's Jason Blum. He spends like $5
Fucking
and then he
awesome.
makes like
And then
$100
he
million.
makes a fuck ton. He got my money, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. So let's just jump right in for the last one. Another scary movie. I agree, Corey.
Imagine, remember when we used to do this?
I don't remember ever
We
Skyping
never
my
did.
friends like
We
this.
never
yeah.
did, 'cause
And
we're
playing
not
cards
fucking
over
weird.
Skype.
We never do this shit.
I'm sure Spotify paid for their spot right there.
No, we're real people. We play fucking Fortnite and talk to each other.
Nice pioneer DJ controller nerd.
I was gonna say, I think I know some lights in the background there. That's gonna be like film set?
Yeah.
Continuity error?
All these kids belong to wealthy parents, especially her. Look at that shit.
Is
Yeah,
that
Dark-
an HMI
Dark
you
looks
have,
fucked
mister?
Also, who takes a laptop they find and brings it home like that? You don't
Pete
fucking
would.
know what's on there.
You sell it on the black market immediately.
Yeah.
Duh. I actually knew a guy who had a connection to the dark web.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say his name because you never know what could happen. But he said he saw some fucked up shit.
No, the dark web's fucking not a good place. You can buy body parts, buy people. You can hire assassins on there.
Yeah, and then when he wanted out, he basically fried everything that he had and created everything new about himself.
That's because the dark web is software that you install on your computer in order to get to the back end of the internet. I mean, I forget what we use, but we use a small percentage of the internet, while the dark web uses most of it.
Oh yeah, he uses a fuck ton of it, and hardly any of it is monitored.
You can buy people on there. I mean, it's the modern day Silk Road.
Spoilers.
She's a little dead.
Who? The ones who buy the videos, the ones who pick the girls. What the hell? They've all been watching.
That's why you just put that little piece of tape over your camera.
Yeah.
It's what protects me from the FBI.
If they found Lex, can't they find the rest of us too?
I remember watching this in the theater, and like our crowd was like freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
And we all were just like, yeah, okay.
Get out of there right now.
Well, cause it like.
I can hear you. Are you still there? I just can't.
See, like that part where you don't know if it's gonna be like an internet ghost. Up until that point, I was like, I'll just fucking stab this bitch. But then when it started like glitching out, I was like, oh, maybe this is like some spectral shit. And
Yeah, it's
I don't fuck with that, boy. I don't
it's
fuck with that shit.
the one thing I can appreciate, like the first movie was basically a ghost on the internet, and this
Yeah.
one's about, I mean, people on the internet. It's not really like a ghost or anything.
I
from what we
like
can tell, but
anything about
it's a nice
like,
different change of pace.
anything about stuff like the dark web that obviously people like us don't get to experience.
No,
Learning even just the smallest bit about it makes
Right.
you realize, like, oh wow, this,
the average person doesn't
pretty
really know anything about
fucked
the dark
up.
web. But I remember this was playing in the theater, and our crowd was eating this trailer up, and they were all freaking out, and the rest of us were like, okay.
I remember they saw the trailer to while we were watching Upgrade. The trailer to, or no, was it Deadpool or Upgrade? We were watching the Muppets.
Oh,
That was
it was
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah, and everyone
Yeah, I
was
wasn't
just
there.
eating it up and laughing, and me and you were just like,
Yeah,
Oh
we're
my
just-
god, I tell everyone to shut up.
No, out loud, I was just like, why are you laughing? This isn't funny.
And then you say that, people start laughing harder. It's like, no,
No!
I'm not encouraging
No!
you. Stop. You are cancer.
No! Well, there we go. There's the dark web. I'm gonna go buy a person.
I would
later during
definitely
my
watch
dinner.
that.
I'm curious. I saw the first one not in theaters. I saw it on like that.
If I didn't like
I
the
don't care. I
first
saw it
one-
some way. I forget how.
I don't think if I liked the first one, I would see this. But
Right.
because I liked it, I'm giving it the benefit of,
The
yeah,
doubt.
fuck yeah, I'll watch it.
It's
I'm
a
not gonna
change.
see it.
It's a change of pace for the franchise. I'm curious. I'm mildly curious. That's about it.
Kobayashi Maru. Nailed it.
I mean, a lot of movies like this are starting to come out where it's on the computer. Like we saw the one with John Cho where he was looking for his daughter on the internet.
Yeah,
Boom.
that one I'm interested in. This one,
Yeah, that one had a good trailer. This one just makes me laugh, mainly because I remember the fucking movie theater crowd. They were all jumping for this shit. I mean, this is made for general
I'm
audiences.
definitely not seeing it in theaters. I'll tell you
No.
that. Even though it might be funny to see it with like a huge crowd,
And watch them freak out.
I'm just gonna watch it on TV.
Yay. Well, boys, we had an extra packed edition today of game trailers and a little bit of normal programming. So thank you all for coming. Corey, thank you for coming and sharing your opinions. And Eric and Ed.
I had
and
some
myself.
good facial reactions.
Corey-
You should definitely zoom in on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though your mic is like in front of your face.
It's
but
fine.
Is it?
exactly.
Looked like it.
It
might have
was.
been.
It's fine.
I don't know about the camera angle, but from my angle, it looked like you were just like.
Yeah, he's basically eating it. But everyone remember, be good people.